My name is Joakim Everstin and I work as the Head of Innovation for Sabre in EMEA. For me, the next generation traveler is influencing it by having a completely different behavior from how previous generations would travel. When they travel, whether it's long or short, if they have 3 hours over or 4 hours over, they want to make sure that that business trip will be meaningful to them in a personal way. There's no business or leisure anymore because everything blends into one. I think the next gen of travelers are using technology in a completely new way, because if you think about the Gen Zs, people born in 1995 and onwards, they don't know what a life without internet is. And obviously when they grow up, they have access to all these fantastic technology. When they're very small kids, they have touch devices where you can swipe and pinch, and you have even toys that are powered by artificial intelligence. So you can ultimately speak to a toy. So when we think about applications and services around this, we have to factor in the way that this generation grew up. The best example is a movie that I love to show, is this little girl swiping and pinching on an iPad. Then her dad's put a magazine in front of her. She's trying to swipe and pinch the magazine. And the take on that is that for my 1-year-old daughter, magazine is an iPad that doesn't work. And I think that says it all, really. Chatbots and artificial intelligence in travel we know for sure that this is going to be very, very important, because if you think about it, almost a third of the world's population are on one or more chat platforms. And that causes a problem for travel agencies, especially because if you want to be on a chat platform, there's no way you can have staff to just sit around and wait for chat messages. And also, if you send an email to your travel agency, you don't have an expectation to get an answer immediately. But if you send a chat message, you expect something to reply within a couple of seconds. And that's where the AI comes in, because we have to find a way, and we as a technology provider have to be able to offer our customers a platform that can serve what I used to call non-transactional requests very efficiently by artificial intelligence. So I think the exciting thing right now about artificial intelligence is not what we used to think about artificial intelligence, because previously you would have containers of different functions. So one container would be able to look for flights, the other one would be able to look for adventures. Now we have artificial intelligence that can actually combine different AI containers and also, most importantly, understand context or intent of spoken language or written language. Amazing technology, and this is going to lead the way into the future in terms of creating true artificial intelligence. Very exciting times. I think incentivization in travel policies is a really interesting thing, because if you mandate that you can only do this, you can only do that, you're going to have travelers that get irritated at some point, because to me, I travel a lot. To me, travel is painful in one way or the other. If you have some sort of incentivization where you as a traveler can make some of the decisions of how you travel and when you travel, I think that's the way into the future, because everyone knows that a happy traveler is a good worker.